Differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells are the two primary types of cells that make up all living organisms. Understanding their differences is fundamental to biology. 1. Definition. Prokaryotic cells are simple, single-celled organisms without a nucleus or other membrane-bound organelles. Examples include bacteria and archaea. Eukaryotic cells are more complex and can be single-celled or part of multicellular organisms, such as plants, animals, fungi, and protists, and they have a nucleus and membrane-bound organelles. 2. Nucleus. Prokaryotic cells lack a true nucleus. Their genetic material, DNA, is located in a region called the nucleoid, which is not enclosed by a membrane. Eukaryotic cells have a well-defined nucleus, where the DNA is enclosed within a double membrane. 3. Organelles. Prokaryotic cells do not have membrane-bound organelles. Their cellular functions occur within the cytoplasm. Eukaryotic cells have numerous membrane-bound organelles, such as mitochondria, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, and lysosomes, each performing specific functions. 4. Size. Prokaryotic cells are generally smaller, usually ranging from 0.1 to 5 micrometers in diameter. Eukaryotic cells are larger, typically ranging from 10 to 100 micrometers in diameter. 5. Reproduction. Prokaryotic cells reproduce asexually through a process called binary fission, where a single cell divides into two identical daughter cells. Eukaryotic cells can reproduce asexually through mitosis or sexually through meiosis, leading to greater genetic diversity. 6. Genetic material. In prokaryotic cells, the DNA is usually circular and not associated with histone proteins. Eukaryotic cells have linear DNA molecules associated with histone proteins, forming chromatin within the nucleus. 7. Cell wall. Most prokaryotic cells have a rigid cell wall composed of peptidoglycan, in bacteria, or other polymers, in archaea. Eukaryotic cells may or may not have a cell wall. For instance, plant cells have a cell wall made of cellulose, while animal cells lack a cell wall entirely. 8. Ribosomes. Prokaryotic cells have smaller ribosomes, 70S, compared to the larger ribosomes, 80S, found in eukaryotic cells. Ribosomes are the sites of protein synthesis, and their size reflects differences in structure and function between the two cell types. 9. Metabolism. Prokaryotic cells often have a simpler metabolic process and can perform various metabolic activities, such as photosynthesis and nitrogen fixation, sometimes using unique structures like thylakoids. Eukaryotic cells have more complex metabolic pathways and specialized organelles like chloroplasts in plants for photosynthesis and mitochondria for energy production. In summary, prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells differ in complexity, structure, size, reproduction methods, genetic material, cell wall presence, ribosome size, and metabolic processes. These differences are essential for the diverse forms and functions of life on Earth.